Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about how you should prepare your podcast guest, or how you as a podcast guest should be prepared for a podcast interview. This is going to be broken down into 3 sections. First section is going to be that prep information that you provide your guest. Second is going to be the technical information, which you will probably provide in that prep email. And third will be some just tips to help your guests get more comfortable, because we all want a comfortable guest that can be open with their information instead of feeling like they have to hide anything. When it comes to the prep information, you're basically going to want to give them anything that might be relevant to their podcast. So, when this episode is going to be released, how long the interview is going to be, how long will we be in the call, who the audience is, the expectations of the podcast. Are they allowed to curse? Are they not allowed to curse? If you're using audio and video, and the questions that you're going to ask, there are a ton more things that you can provide them. Like, for example, if you're using Riverside, maybe you say, hey, join from a Chrome or Edge browser. Don't use Safari. If you're using your phone, you're gonna have to download the app. Just some general information so they don't have to panic when they're trying to get on the call. Next, you're gonna tell them the technical information, like please be in a quiet room with no background noise. Let's silence notifications. Be in a location with a good internet connection. Be prepared to test your microphone and camera when we get on a call. Don't use AirPods as your microphone, but do have headphones in so you can hear the conversation instead of having it come out of your computer's speakers. And then finally, some tips for helping them get more comfortable, because we all want a comfortable guest. First things, I let them know that we're going to test their setup before recording. So when they get in the call, they know we're not hitting record right there. We're going to talk for a second. We're going to let them know that we will let them know when we hit record. So ahead of time, they know that they aren't being recorded right off the bat, and they know that they will be made aware of when record is hit. I let our guests know we can pause the interview at any time. If they want to get a sip of water, they need to catch their thoughts, sneeze, cough, they can pause the interview at any time, because I can always edit out a pause. And then along those same lines, that if they start going down a path with their answer, we can always change that answer later. If they realize they don't want that in the interview, if they want to reword an answer, we can always cut and paste in the answer that they want in. So there's no pressure to get anything right on the first try, is what I tell our guests, because there's not. We want everyone to be comfortable and open with what they want to share, and 99% of the time, nobody pauses and nobody asks for a second take on anything. So it's just there to ease your guest's mind so they can relax a little bit and be more comfortable talking to you. So we'll just finish off here with a general rule of thumb when it comes to preparing your guests. You want to give them everything ahead of time that they could ever possibly ask. So the more information, the better. And if you are a guest on somebody else's podcast, make sure you are comfortable going on there, right? Ask those questions that you need to ask to feel comfortable, because we all want your most genuine self. We do not want somebody who's holding back and being ingenuine because they are anxious or nervous.